What's up, YouTube? Couto here, and I just want to start off by saying one of my last statements in um, my previous video about how all I do is play Call of Duty and make videos and put it on the internet is wasn't completely justified to the point that that's not all I really do. I mean, it is true, but I don't sit home all day and just play Call of Duty and make videos and put them on the internet. I mean, that'd be awesome just because if I can make a living off of this, I would gladly choose this over any other ordinary job or any other job I'd have to do because I love video games. I mean, it's been a part of my life for like my entire life essentially. So why wouldn't I love playing video games, recording them, talking about them, or talking about my life, talking about anything, whatever the hell I want, and making money would be awesome. But anyways, I do other things besides just play Call of Duty or Xbox in general and record gameplay and then post it on the internet and talk about it. I did just recently graduate high school. Since I am 18, I graduated in June and now I'm attending Western Connecticut State University, but I'm only taking 3 classes as of right now because I wasn't really planning on going to college for a year, but my guidance counselor talked me out of it, so I'm only taking 3 classes. And that's partially because I didn't do too well in high school because all I really did was go to class and sleep. Like my senior year, I don't remember shit because I slept in just about every single one of my classes on both days. Cause we have A days and B days. Like we have 8 classes, 4 on one day, 4 on the other day, and it alternates back and forth. And on both those days, I did nothing. My senior year was a joke. I don't even know why I went to school because I did nothing. I took such joke classes that it wasn't even worth my time going there. But I did that throughout my whole high school career, so that's probably why I could only take 3 classes anyways, because I didn't do that awesome in high school. I mean, now if any of you guys are younger than me, which I mean is possible, but you guys are probably all my age, maybe older, maybe younger. I don't know who is viewing this, but if you're younger than me, all I have to say is do good in school because it is worth it. You should do well in school. I didn't do well because I'm lazy and I just slept like every day in class. Don't do what I do. Just take it from me. I mean, I know I shouldn't be talking all full of wisdom because I am only 18, but school-wise, I did go through school. So don't sleep. Bad idea. And since I'm only taking 3 classes, I do have a lot of free time because I have 8 hours of school a week. And the rest of the time, I'm not just sitting home playing Call of Duty and putting videos on the internet. I do have a job at Peachwave, and if none of you know what Peachwave is, which you probably don't because it's more East Coast, and I know it started in like Oklahoma somewhere, but I really don't care where it started. All I know is it's not very well known unless I know in Connecticut it's well known because they're everywhere. Like any town you go to in Connecticut, there's a Peach Wave. But if you don't know what Peach Wave is, it's self-serve frozen yogurt, and it's all by weight, which isn't really relevant. But anyways, so I do go to school and work, and then when I'm not going to school and when I'm not working, I'm playing Xbox and I am making videos and I'm putting them on the internet because it's pretty much a dream I have. I guess you could call it a dream, but I recently had an epiphany that I was going to make videos and put them on the internet because I want to be like Hutch. I want to be like CNNers. I want to make a living like all the other people off of YouTube because I would love it. It's just something I'd love to do. Like that would be a job I'd love to go to work to every single day. And speaking of work, I kind of want to talk about how I got my job at Peachwave because it's kind of a joke how I got my job. Like I shouldn't even got the job to begin with because I know there was like tons and tons of people from my school that applied to get a job at Peachwave, and I did just because I knew someone. And that's another thing about jobs. If you know people, that's how you get jobs. You get jobs by knowing people. Like if you knew people, like for example, I'm majoring in construction management. One reason is because I don't want to sit in an office 9 to 5, and the second reason is because I also do kind of enjoy like the construction management field, I guess. And the third one is my father like works in construction. He has his own construction company. So if I graduate 4 years, get my if I get my bachelor's degree, 4 years in construction management, I already have a foot in the door because my dad knows so many people that I could get a job with. So why not do something where I could get where it's easy to get a job in? That's my perspective on it. I mean, by all means, if you have a passion for fashion, I know that rhymed. I'm pretty witty myself. But anyways, if you have a passion for fashion, I mean, go ahead and pursue your dream in fashion. No, just because you don't know anybody in fashion doesn't mean you can't do fashion. If you're good at it, if you work hard at your job, that's all that really matters. Like, for example, at Peachwave, I work hard at Peachwave, so I make more than everyone else that works there besides the managers. And that's because I work hard. I offered to like help them out. I mean, granted, they are friends of mine, so I'm always there to help them out. But regardless of where you work, if you work hard, you'll do better. You'll succeed in life. It's really, for example, a story that the way my dad points it out to me. He tells me this all the time. If you and Joe Schmo are going for the same job, and Joe Schmo graduated from like Harvard or somewhere, and I graduated from Western Connecticut with the same degree, and say we got the same GPA, same grades, whatever. And if we work at the same job and he slacks off because he thinks he could get away with it because he graduated from Harvard and he got the same grades as me, so technically his resume should be better than mine because he graduated from an Ivy League school and some prestigious shit, whatever the hell you want to call it. But just because he graduated from there, he thinks he's automatically in the door like that. But say I'm working there, yeah, I'm graduated from Wisconsin, same thing, whatever. But I work harder than he does. I'm gonna get the job because why would they want to keep someone that's lazy and that thinks they're all this and all that just because they graduated from a prestigious school? If you work hard and you're good at your job and you're good at what you do, you will succeed. That's really all there is to it. I mean, if you're good at what you do, you will succeed. So I know I might be pretty shitty at it now, at commentating, at making videos, but this is all a learning process for me. I am trying to get better because ultimately I would like to do this as a job, but if that doesn't happen, I plan to pursue construction management, well-paying job. I have a foot in the door because my dad knows people, and when it comes to working in the field, I work harder than I did in high school. Because in high school, I didn't really have to do anything. I just sat there and I was lazy. But once it comes to actually working and making money, like once you show me money that can be made, I'll actually work because I'm sure everybody loves it. Everybody loves money. So I usually just work harder when there's money involved, essentially. Like at my job at Peachwave, I work really hard just because I know there's money involved and I want to keep my job and I want to keep an income coming in. So that's my 2 cents on the working world. Not really what I wanted to talk about, but I'll talk about it in a later video because I have plenty of other gameplay to talk about, or well, not really talk about, to put up so I can talk about. But for me, it's 7:45, so if you're not on the East Coast, have a good late afternoon. If you're on the East Coast, have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.